Thanks for joining me. Today, we're going to dig into a really crucial topic for any business that's trying to grow. We're talking about how to take all those constant, nagging IT headaches and actually turn them into a real strategic advantage. So let's get into it.
Does this sound at all familiar? Your team is trying to get work done, but you feel like you're just constantly putting out tech fires. Right? One minute the server's down, the next there's some bizarre software glitch nobody can figure out. And all that downtime, it's not just annoying, it's costing you money, and it's putting the brakes on your growth.
But what if you could just completely flip that script? What if instead of always reacting to problems after they happen, you could build a system that actually gets ahead of them? That's what we're going to explore. How you can shift from that frantic, reactive firefighting mode to a smart, proactive strategy that creates repeatable wins for your business.
Okay, so the very first big step in making that shift really boils down to one fundamental choice that every small and medium business has to make. The question is, do you stick with that traditional on-site IT support model, or is it time to embrace a remote one?
So what are we even talking about when we say remote IT support? Well, it's actually pretty simple. It just means using secure technology that lets an expert diagnose and fix your tech issues from, anywhere in the world. The key thing is, no more waiting for a technician to drive all the way to your office.
And right off the bat, the differences are pretty dramatic, especially when you look at the two things every business owner is thinking about: time and money. With remote support, you completely eliminate travel costs, and you can get almost immediate help. On the other hand, on-site support just inherently means higher labor costs and, of course, that built-in delay while you wait for someone to show up.
But really, cost and speed are just the tip of the iceberg. To truly understand the strategic difference here, we need to go a bit deeper and compare these two models across 4 key pillars of your business. So when we lay it all out like this, you can really see the strategic gaps. Remote support often comes with predictable, subscription-based costs, which is way better than the surprise expenses of on-site visits. And think about scalability. With a remote model, you can scale your support up or down instantly as your business changes without having to hire new people. But for me, the most important one here is time to value. Because remote support resolves issues faster, it means less downtime, which means your team is more productive more often. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room: security. I know it's a huge concern. And the source material is really clear about this. Yes, giving someone remote access to your systems introduces potential risks. But, and this is a really big but, this is a solved problem. These are manageable risks. And here's exactly how you manage it. This isn't just about crossing your fingers. It's about building layers of defense. We're talking about standard stuff like VPNs, which create a secure, private tunnel for all communication. And then there's multi-factor authentication, or MFA. That's kind of like needing both a password and a key to open a door. These are just standard, incredibly effective ways to lock down your digital world. So, let's say you're seeing the strategic value here. The next logical question is, all right, this sounds great, but how do I actually do it? Perfect. Let's shift gears from the why to the how with a straightforward action plan.
Here's your starting checklist to get things rolling. First, you need the right tools, things like secure remote desktop software. Second, you have to lock down your security with measures like that multi-factor authentication we just talked about. Third, and this is so critical, train your team. They are always your first line of defense. And finally, set up clear guidelines so everyone knows exactly what to do and who to call when a problem pops up.
Now, once you have those basics covered, it's time to really make it happen. You've got to start by taking a hard look at where you are right now. Then, proactively hunt for weak spots with a risk assessment. A really smart move here is to find and partner with a managed service provider who really gets businesses like yours. And please remember, this is not a set it and forget it kind of deal. You have to constantly monitor performance and be ready to adjust as you go.
You see, by following a path like this, you're doing so much more than just fixing computer problems faster. You're actually elevating the entire conversation around technology in your business. You're moving away from just simple support and toward building a truly resilient business strategy. And honestly, I think this quote from our source material just nails it. This whole transition, it isn't just about solving today's little tech issues. It's about building a solid foundation for long-term success. It's about making your business more agile, more secure, and way more sustainable for whatever comes next.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Right now, in your business, is your IT just a cost center, another bill you have to pay? Or is it a genuine strategic advantage, a powerful engine that's actually driving your growth? You know what? The choice is yours to make.